In part B, we have to find the volume of revolution when the shaded region is rotated through 360 degrees about the x-axis. We have to give our answer in the form pi upon a into b square root of c minus d. So to find the volume of a region when it is rotated through 360 degrees about the x-axis, we use the formula pi into the integral of y squared with the limits b and a. So in this case, first we have to find the limits. Now we can see that the circle is intersecting the x-axis, and this the length from 0 till this point will be the radius of the circle. The equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared equals to 2. So first, using this equation, we'll try and find the radius of the circle. As the equation is x squared plus y squared equals to 2, and we know that the general form of a circle, equation of a circle, is given by x minus a whole squared plus y minus b whole squared is equals to r squared. A and B are 0 as the center is origin. So we can say that r squared will be equals to 2 and r will be equals to the square root of 2. So the upper limit in this case will be the square root of 2, and the lower limit will have the x coordinate of d, which is equals to 1. So the limits are square root of 2 and 1. Now in place of y squared, as the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared equals to 2, so y squared will be equals to 2 minus x squared. Substituting 2 minus x squared in place of y squared, now we'll integrate 2 minus x squared. So integrating 2, that becomes 2x. Integrating x squared, so increase the power of x by 1, so that will become x cube upon 3. And the limits will be square root of 2 and 1, and we'll add pi to the final answer. Now substituting square root of 2 in place of x, so we'll get, so substituting x equals to square root of 2, that will become 2 square root of 2 minus square root of 2 whole cube upon 3. And then substituting x equals to 1, which is the lower limit. So this will become 2 into 1 minus 1 cube upon 3, which will be equals to 1 upon 3. Now simplifying this, we'll get 2 into square root of 2 minus, so 2 square root of 2 can be written as 2 to the power 3 upon 2. So this will become minus 2 to the power 3 upon 2 upon 3 minus, and 2 minus 1 upon 3 is will become 3 times 2, which is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So this will be 5 upon 3. Taking the LCM, we'll get, as the denominator over here is 1. So this will become 3 times 2, which is 6 square root of 2 minus 2 times 2 to the power 3 upon 2. So we can write it as 2 multiplied by square root of 2, as 2 to the power 1 plus 1 upon 2 becomes 3 upon 2. So we can write 2 to the power 3 upon 2 as 2 square root of 2. This will be minus 5 upon 3. So 6 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 2 is 4 square root of 2 minus 5 upon 3. And we'll add pi to the final answer. Now, as we had to give our final answer in the form pi upon a bracket b square root of c minus d, so we can write 1 upon 3 outside the bracket. So this will become pi upon 3 bracket 4 square root of 2 minus 5, which will be the volume of the shaded region for the limits square root of 2 and 1.